And we're back. Thank you so much, everybody, again for being here. We're about to get started with some League of Legends. I heard somebody start clapping, and you know what? I want to continue that trend. Let's hear some noise in the arena, everybody. Let's get some hype in the chat. For us. Yeah, just for us. Not for the players. No, for the players. For the Air Force, for, again, being here for this amazing event that they have helped us put together, bringing their players, bringing so many fans that I see in the arena. Shout out to everybody from Concord's campus that's here supporting. Shout out to Alex and Nathan, who you're going to see very soon for this League of Legends match. But who here loves League? Anybody in the crowd like League of Legends? I know I do when I'm winning. But we are going to just give it a second here for our casters to get set, because that's an intense job, casting League of Legends. We do that sometimes. We do that occasionally on Fridays. We cast our League of Legends games, but today is going to be handled by Alex and Nathan, who we are going to kick it to now. Thank you so much for being here. Let's make some noise for our casters and for the players. Let's get ready for some League of Legends. Sending it to you, casters.
Okay, we got first pick here for Concord. See who they're going to be banning first.
It does look like Concord did take blue side. We are going to ban maybe Varus. It is a Varus ban. And the immediate ban of Vladimir from Air Force Gaming, Tyler, aka CUE Rare, is a very good Vladimir. So that is a smart ban. It gets banned pretty much every match. And we banned Smolder. Smolder is a new champion. It infinitely stacks if you go late. So if the game goes like 30, 35 minutes long, you're probably going to lose if the enemy team has a Smolder.
Really?
Yeah. It's a really smart ban. Air Force bans Malphite second. That's a top laner. It's just you just press R and you win a team fight. That's a good ban. And our last ban is Xerath. That could be a mid laner or a support. It's a long distance champion with a lot of poke, so you could do a lot of damage without anyone even being able to get on top of you.
Is Air Force looking to be banning here soon?
Right now they're hovering a Blitzcrank, which is a support champion, and they're just going to ban Blitzcrank. And the immediate first pick, Tristana here from Concord. That could be bot, that could be mid. It's a good early flex pick.
Draven.
And Air Force responds with Draven. Draven can't typically play other lanes other than bot, but from what I hear, Air Force is a lot of ADC players, so maybe they're just playing to their strategy, playing to their strengths. But I think it's going to be ADC. And if they pair it with the Nautilus, that's a dangerous combination.
Support character first.
Yes. Yep, that is the support. He's got a hook, so he can just hook onto you, and then his ultimate is a point and click, and once it hits you, it just knocks you up.
Maybe some good combos for Draven there.
Mm-hmm. We got the Shen pick next, and follow up with Nyla. I know Infinite very well. That is on him. So the Nyla is ADC, and it looks like Tristana is going to be mid on Tyler today for game 1. Nyla's Nyla's weird because most ADCs are ranged. Nyla's melee, but her range can increase. But she wants to get it up in your face and do a bunch of damage.
Okay.
Now, I wouldn't be surprised if that was Shen's support, because those two would pair very well. And Air Force Gaming finishes out their last third pick with Lysandra. It's a mid-mage. It's good CC, good control. Team fights well. And it picks really well. I feel like the Air Force has a good pick comp so far, because you can just press R on with either Nautilus or Lysandra. And yeah, one of the players on the other team just doesn't get to play the game for 4 seconds.
We got a ban here from Air Force and from Concord.
Air Force bans Soraka, and Concord bans Xin Zhao. That's a jungler. Air Force is also going to maybe ban Jaina. Both of their bans are support champions. They're hovering the Jaina right now. Both of those are kind of enchanter supports. They shield, they heal. Yep. So they're thinking that is a Shen top. And our last ban is Kindred. It's a jungler, but it's kind of plays like an ADC, so that makes sense. It looks like they're going to ban Aatrox. Not ban Aatrox, pick Aatrox. What am I saying? What am I saying?
Nope.
Oh, nope.
The change.
Uno reverse card. It's actually Fiora. Fiora and Aatrox are like a 50-50 matchup with each other, so it's kind of funny that they flipped from one to the other.
Now, what role do they like you see those characters be playing?
Both of those are top laners. And we're going to respond with the Ornn. And Elise to round out for Goon Stomp. So that is an Ornn top. And we're going to see a Shen support come out for Concord game 1. Shen is usually a top laner. Sometimes you see him jungle, sometimes you see him support. But I like the strategy of Concord here, utilizing that Shen down in the bot lane. Because Shen presses R, like he can point to any of his champions on the map, even if they're all the way up in top, and just takes it channels for a few seconds, and he teleports to them, and he gives them a shield. So, like, if top gets ganked by the jungler and the Shen has their ultimate, they can just go up to top and help him and make the 2v1 a 2v2. There's the Fire Drake, which adds more damage, and then the M-Tech and Hex-Tech are also types of damage. And then all the souls do a bunch of different things. But we can get towards that whenever we figure out which soul we got.
Absolutely. So what is going on right now on the screen here?
Right now it's just typical laning phase. Both teams are trying to get farm. Those little minions that you see everybody hitting, you take those for gold. There is a fight bot lane.
Okay.
There's a TP bot now. The jungler for Concord is down there helping. The jungler and a TP. There's everyone bot. Our jungler goes down. Goonstomp is down.
There's a first team fight here.
Warnock comes out. Our Nyla goes down. That's 2 kills over to Air Force. Big knockup from the Ornn here. Our support goes down. Our mid goes down. It's just our top left. And a clean ace over to Air Force in the first team fight we see today. And the thing that you see right there, that their mid laner is hitting, that is one of their turrets. They're sectioned off into different plates until about 14 minutes. And if you take plates, you get extra gold. And then when you take the tire, you get extra gold. Meanwhile, while I'm talking about gold, we get a shutdown on the mid laner. The support comes in to try and help. Our jungler goes up and he escapes. That is a clean gank from our jungler. Boom! Stomp! And the top tier 2 turret is going down, and they're driving it into the base turret because it's still alive. Big damage onto the turret. They're going to take the top base turret here as well. They're also going to get hit. But look at all those little void drugs. The power of taking the drugs is really showing here.
Was that an ultimate that someone just...
Yeah, that was the one ultimate. Coming down. The jungler goes down for Concord, and so does the top. And our support is caught out. They go down. We do get 1 return kill on the top laner, but our mid laner will fall here. And Air Force is going to continue to take Concord's base, as our bot laner is stuck under turret and is not going to be able to back, and they're probably about to be taken down here soon from a gank.
It's an inspiration here from Alex.
Inspiration, I think Concord might need a little bit more as we go down here.
Goonstomp goes down once again. Okay, so it's a 6-13 kill Air Force leading.
But it might not necessarily be our fault.
So it looks like there's a team fight might be happening here.
It is. And our support goes down. Our bot lane goes in alone. And all but just gets melted. There's just no one there to back him up. And then the jungler goes down. One by one, Concord files in and they all fall. Air Force continues to take objectives and push into the Concord base. Respawn timers are almost up for Concord, but Air Force is going to probably get multiple turrets and inhibs here, but the game is not over yet. They will respawn in time. See what they want to try and... If Air Force wants to try and end here and force one last fight.
Winter inhibitor do go down for Concord.
It does look like Air Force is going to retreat for now. Fiora is just so strong, going after our support, taking him down. Could get a double here on our jungler. Meanwhile, there's a fight under turrets. They do get the double on the jungler. And our ADC goes down, our top goes down. It's just Tyler remaining. And he will fall. And Air Force Gaming will take game 1 in this best of 3. Man. What a game.
It was a game. From someone who doesn't really, watch the league all that much, I can already tell that was a really good game for Air Force there. What were your thoughts on that? What do you think that Concord should do here for the game 2?
Concord had some really shining moments in this game. There were a couple of good fights that they had early. We didn't get to see it, but they had successful ganks.
Right.
They took early dragons. The one thing, I guess, if they're gonna give over grubs, they probably can't give over all the void, or at least try and take 2 grubs, because like I was mentioning earlier, you need 5 to 6 grubs to get the extra empowered minions to spawn in with you.
And as you can tell, the Air Force did get all
Yeah,
all
they
6.
they took a big advantage with that. So if Concord's able to take at least 2 of those, that will leave Air Force with 4, and they won't get the extra bigger minions to help come in with that.
Right, absolutely here. So it looks like we may be doing go ahead and start the draft for game 2.
Maroon's bread and butter is, I think we will play much better than trying to throw another team off versus just playing to our strengths. So we
Right,
will see what
absolutely.
happens with that. Oh, hey, we're back to us. Hello.
Back.
Welcome.
They just want to keep coming back. Oh,
Yeah.
and as soon as we say that, they want to take us out. How?
No. Okay, bye. Love you too. See you
Alright.
later.
So draft of game 2 here. It looks like it's about to start. So we're going to see who
Oh, they banned the Trist. I guess they got scared of the Trist. I don't blame them. Anything you put Tyler on is automatically scary. See if we change up our bans. We might be banning Smolder still, which is a good call. We banned it last game. Oh, the Respect Fiora ban? Yep. I guess they thought Fiora was too much of a problem.
So this is the first ban that Air Force Gaming just did right there. So that was the character that Tyler played. So they don't want to face that again.
Yep. Both teams did Respect bans. They don't want to see that champion again.
So here's the second ban. That
That's Malphite. It's a big giant mountain. He's literally rock solid. That's what he says in game. He's rock solid. He's just a big rock. They banned it last game. They don't want to see it again. It's an easy team fight engager, and it stays alive. We do ban the Smolder. It's a good call. If the game goes to late game, Smolder just wins the game for you. So it's a really good ban.
That's really interesting. I'm gonna have to look more into that. Just the mechanic of if a game goes to late game, it pretty much already won if you have this one particular character.
There's a good handful of champs in the game that have different forms of infinitely stacking. So Air Force banned Vladimir last, and Concord banned Varus, and Air Force P1'd the Xerath. I believe we had that banned last game, and this time they decided to take it first and make sure it wasn't banned away this time. I believe that might be mid. It's either mid or support, but if I was reading correctly, I think it's mid. Oh, if we go Jinx, please. Oh man, I have some really bad memories of Jinx not too long ago. I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, Nautilus. Yeah, Nautilus. Good support. Good Nautilus support. Very solid.
Saying I believe that was the same support we chose last game 1.
That was the support that the opponent chose. Air Force chose.
Okay.
But Nautilus is just an all-around great support. And are we going to go with the Camille here? That is a top laner. She's got robot legs, and she just prances around on her legs and kicks people. And
so who's the first character that Air Force Gaming chose there?
That's Xerath. It's a long-range poke champion, does a lot of damage. It was banned by Concord last game, and they decided to pick it first this time so that it wouldn't get banned away again. Callista is interesting. I don't want to talk about it unless they pick it, because Callista is one of the more technically smarter champs to learn how to play. Yep, all right, Callista. Our coach knows Callista very well. They play Callista a lot. Her auto attacks are weird. Like whenever she autos, she kind of moves along with it, kind of. She does a little surf, and she can reap people. Like she can stick a bunch of spears in you, then pull them all out, and you can go from half health to none. Because whenever she throws spears in you, you don't show damage. But if you have 20 of them in you, then she just rips them all out, and you're gone.
Over. Yeah.
And then our last pick is a Collie here for mid lane. That's a great pick. Tyler does very well on a Collie. He does all season. We respect Bandolilia. That's probably a good choice here. From last game, they performed really well.
So we're going to start phase 2 of the ban.
Yep. And it looks like not esports. Why did I say esports? Air Force. We're all esports. Air Force. Oh, they were going to ban Sejuani, but instead they banned Viego. 2 different play styles of junglers there. Viego is interesting because his whole kit is stealing the body of a champion that you take down. So like the Xerath, for example, that the Air Force picked,
Mhm.
if Viego takes them down, they become Xerath and can use their abilities for a short while.
Right. Okay. I do remember seeing something like that when he first came out.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people had some issues with him, but that is actually a really cool concept. I like
Yeah.
it when characters copy other characters' abilities.
Viego takes a lot of game knowledge because you pretty much need to know
Like the whole roster.
yeah, you
pretty
need
much.
you need to know like 3 abilities, technically 4 abilities because they also get their passive.
Okay.
You need to know like 4 abilities for every champ, and there's 167 champions in
Yeah.
the game. That's a lot of stuff to know.
When you times that by 4.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, that's a lot of abilities.
For the last bans, Air Force does end up banning Sejuani. It's a good tank engage, has a lot of crowd control. And then our last ban is Graves. So both sides ban 2 junglers here to try and pinch each other's pools a little bit. See, Concord picks here. I think they're probably going to pick jungle and save counter pick for our top. I'm wrong. Ignore everything I say. This is why I cast and not play. That is a top laner, Renekton. Ooh. So Renekton is a big crocodile, as you could probably
Right, you can
see.
tell from the image there, yeah.
Yeah, big old crocodile. He angry.
So that's the top laner? Is that what
Yep,
you said?
that's a top laner.
Okay.
And then, they were hovering Volibear, now they go to Aatrox, and now they go to Jax, back to Aatrox, back to Jax. Oh, skip doodly doo. Back to Jax, okay. Jax in the lore is very powerful. Like, he's too powerful that he has to use a lamp as a weapon, because if he has a real weapon, it's just mass destruction. So they give him a lamp.
Funny. So who did they go here for the last pick on Air Force?
They were hovering Master Yi, now it looks like they're hovering over Volibear. Volibear is very strong right now. Yep,
And they do
and
go
they
with
lock it. He looks Jax and Volibear can both be top or jungle here. If I were to guess, and I've been wrong on guesses a lot today already, I would say Jax is top and Volibear is jungle. Regardless, both are dangerous. Volibear in lane early, like the first few levels of the game, it can use you so easily and take a bunch of damage from you without just do one combo and a third of your health's gone. It's pretty insane.
Right.
And we go with Poppy here for the jungle. That's not bad, because so Poppy has a fun little ability where she has like a little zone around herself,
Mm-hmm.
and any character that has a dash, and if you try to dash while that zone is up, you get stopped and you get like knocked up a little bit. So and Volibear, if you time it right, you can stop his rush in. Jax has a leap that you can stop. I think you might be able to stop Kalista in her movements. I'm not sure about that, honestly. But that would be really good if it can. Camille, you definitely can stop. So there's at least 3 to 4 champions on that team that Poppy can get around and stop a lot of like their ability to get in the team fight or get into our back line.
Mhm.
And as that's usually what causes the loss of a team fight is when the back line's gone.
Right, absolutely.
Because the back line is a lot of damage that you need to protect.
Okay.
Our Renekton is getting really low here. They're trying to run back to turret, but I don't think they're going to make it back. There's a flash. And first blood over to Air Force. Both flashes were expended. The top laner could not get away. Unfortunate. Maybe see something here. The Camille jumps back in on the Nautilus. The Nautilus is getting chunked for a lot of damage here from that Camille empowered auto and the Kalista. Meanwhile, our junglers here, they stop the Kalista. Their jungler is also here to respond. It's a 3v3, but we're just getting melted. Down goes the jungler, down goes the support. It's a 1v3. We just gotta stay under turret if we can to avoid dying. Will we do that? Will they look for a gank and get them under the turret? I don't think they're gonna be able to because of how low they are. But it's possible. Carnage. And so far, they are getting their carnage. They're playing to what they want. Oh, Camille plays right into the trap, and they will fall. Jinx gets excited. Fun fact: that's the name of her passive. Gets excited.
Is excited?
Yep. Whenever Jinx gets a takedown, so like a kill or an assist, or destroy like a tower, they get a move speed and attack speed.
For how many seconds? You know, is it just for a few? It looks like weird.
It's just for a few seconds. But it looks like, are we gonna have a successful? No. The jungler goes down. Then the Jinx is taking turret aggro. Oh no.
Good there for Air Force there.
That was really good for Air Force. The they were not able to kill the Ballista fast enough with the 3 people that they had there, and that gave Air Force time to respond. And then the Jinx at the end was taking turret shots, and that was just the detriment of the fight there.
Aggro.
But it happened last game too, and I didn't think about this, but Liam likes to talk about how much Howard gets ganked mid. He'll be like, they're ganking me mid. Oh. Zach goes down once again. Can we get
There we
Jax?
go.
Oh. Yep. Color confused me for a second. I don't know why.
We are ready.
We did it. And Goosebumps looking for the fist bump. Are we gonna get it? Someone fist bumped him. Good. That's a good teammate right there. But he'll fall. There's a TP coming in from Air Force. They didn't see it coming. There's a response TP from Concord. Will the Akali be able to live long enough to tell the kill? They do get the kill shut down onto the Xerath and escape. And yet another fight bot. Are they able to finally get something done on that Callista there? They have big shutdown money. This would be huge, but no. They just escape. But Callista uses her ult to launch the Camille and gets a double knockup. They do get the Camille for going in, but the Jinx does fall. The Callista is still up. Will they able to get that shutdown? They stun her. Uses Cleanse and Flash. Runs away. Gets the kill in return on the Nautilus. Is probably going to get the Poppy as well. What an outplay there by the Callista, and the Poppy will fall. That's a triple kill to the Callista. What an outplay. And will we see the Xerath fall once again to this Akali? We do. Green, and down goes Renekton once again to a top lane gank. Mainly is to get vision.
Okay.
As I was mentioning to you in the crowd earlier, vision is very important in this game. As we get into another fight, I can't explain anything. Maybe I should stop explaining things so that we can have a peaceful game. And the Callista is unstoppable. They're legendary. They get a double kill. They're gonna get the triple kill here. Yeah. Oh my goodness, this Callista, the Akali has to run away. Oh man, they tried to shut down the Callista and it did not work. Meanwhile, Jax gets the tower top lane, and Air Force will secure the next dragon. That is a 4-0 fight there, and 2 objectives lost. As a Renekton might try to do something here, but they saw it coming. But, they had a ward down there and next to the grubs. They saw the Renekton coming from a mile away.
They go down.
They really want to get that Callista. Can they finally do it? Yes! They get the shutdown. I believe in our Concord team, but I can't help but feel a little worried. Was that? I can't talk. More fighting. PP comes in. Poppy has to run away. Wyber ult comes in. Down goes the Poppy while she's channeling ult. She wasn't able to get her ult off to help escape. The Renekton is going to fall to this 4-man gank. Air Force is everywhere. Air Force is dominating this League of Legends series.
What's Concord doing right here?
They're taking just the monster objective to get gold. But they do catch out the Camille, who I think was just trying to get vision. And they go over the wall with the blast cone. The Poppy is trying to get something, but Air Force is going to be there to respond. Here comes the Jax, the Callista, the Volibear. Everyone's running in. The Nautilus is just not tanky enough. All the resources are being expended now to just try to the Akali's in the backline trying to make something happen. They do get 1. Concord gets 2. Are they able to escape with their lives? The Jinx does fall. So does the Akali. The Xerath ults are too big. Xerath with the triple kill with his ultimate. Down goes the Renekton. Man, what a fight for Air Force. They lost 2 early on, but they were able to turn it around and get the ace. That was really good on them to be able to just swing the fight back in their favor. I think it's just, they have such a lead. They're up 20 kills. They're up 15,000 gold. You can look at items and CS numbers down here on the scoreboard. Stuns. By the time they catch him, the whole team's going to show up. Here's the Xerath ult coming in. Look at that damage coming in on the top laner. Renekton has the ult just to stay alive, but they're still going to fall to the Jax here. Nautilus went down off screen. Holly and Poppy trying to fight. Here goes Volibear onto the back line. Try and kill the Jinx here. And they do. They do get the Volibear in return though. Poppy falls. It is a 4 It is a 1-for-4 in favor of Air Force there. And they will capture another turret here from Concord. And they still have the Rift Arrow. I forgot about that little guy. He's in base now with it. So even if there's not a turret, Rift Herald can also charge into inhibitors and deal lots of damage. Concord is on the back foot on their last breath, trying to defend in the next turrets. I'm interested to see what Air Force does here. They could look for an end here. Looks like they will back out. They probably go to Baron. Baron is up. Baron is the almighty objective helper, where it empowers all of your minions.
Right, to do more damage. And does it have more health as well?
Like the Baron has more health.
Does like when you eliminate the Baron, does, like you said, it makes the minions stronger?
It gives them resistances.
Okay.
I don't believe it gives them health. It just makes them. That's good. But they are going to get the Baron here, Air Force is. Jax is going to catch the Poppy out. The Poppy has no idea that Jax is there. Poppy will fall.
Yeah.
Poppy was just trying to get some money in their pocket. They have that ability to where they can just sit anywhere they want on the map. And if there's no vision from Concord, then like
Doesn't really know.
Air Force has all control.
Right.
Another big Zerathal comes in and just melts the Jinx. Jinx is just trying to get some money. But Zera said no. Not today. No money for you. As Air Force looks to maybe close out the game here. They have their Baron empowered minions taking that bot turret. Runic will fall here. Poppy and Nautilus both fall here. The Akali goes in. This is the one last hurrah moment. Hourglass pops off. That was a good ult attempt. Oh, Camille does fall to the turret. That is kind of funny, I will say. But Xerath gets Akali in the fountain. The range from Xerath is too much to handle. And now Air Force is kind of being a little greedy. But they will take Game 2 and the series. So congratulations.
Great job for Air Force.
Congratulations to Air Force. Now we'll move on to Super Smash Brothers, where the ultimate tiebreaker will be decided.
And we're back. We're back on the screen. Wow. This. I hesitate to say this. This was supposed to be a showdown between Concord and the Air Force, but that was a bit of a showcase for the Air Force because they were showing off, showing out, reminding us what's up. That was a bit of a dominant performance, I think, out of the Air Force. I want to talk about our MVP for this match. Emotionally, I want to go with the support player from that match. They were extremely valuable on the bit of an off-brand, off-meta pick, the Camille.
The Camille Sport? Yeah.
But
I think putting in some excellent work.
An amazing game from them, but I want to say that you had the correct pick for our MVP from that match.
Yeah, I'm going to give player of the match to Shiro.
I hesitate to say anything less than dominance. It almost feels insulting to call it just dominance because that was amazing how Shiro played. How many deaths across both games?
A death per game. 2 deaths across 40 minutes.
In the entire match, in 40 minutes. If I was doing that, I would feel really good about myself. Mm-hmm. So our MVP for that match is going to be Shiro from the Air Force Gaming team. Shout out to you. Shout out to Air Force for an amazing match. Shout out to Concord for a great effort. I cast the league games. You sometimes cast the league games as somebody who plays on our Gray League team. We see oftentimes Concord play from the back foot. Mm-hmm. We're used to being there. It's not something that we look for, but it's something that we're used to, something that we're good at, despite the fact that you don't want to start from behind, but we do. Air Force played so well. We weren't able to do it. An amazing game.
All right. We're back on here for another live main stage interview. We're here with Braxley from the Air Force.
Hello.
How much time did you guys put into scouting?
Into scouting? Yeah. We actually, like an hour. We found out their league names like today, so we had to prepare to know what to ban and to play against them. Yeah, we had like an hour to go over that.
How did you put together your team comp for this?
We kind of just took champions that we're good at and that we wanted to pick them early, and then adapt to what they picked, like in the second half of drafting. So like the 4 and 5 picks, we just had to adapt to what they picked.
How do you feel about doing live events in front of people? Have you ever done one like this?
No, this is my first one. It was really fun. It was really fun playing with my team, and it was really fun playing against them. It was a good experience.
Do you have anything you want to say to the live and in online people?
Shout out Air Force Gaming, and shout out 552 AMXS Maintenance Squadron. That's where I'm from, Tinker Air Force Base.
That's it for the main live interview. We're going to go to a quick 5-minute break.